Happy Thursday, family. I hope that your week has been absolutely fantastic. Now, if you notice, looking at my background, you see a lot of stuff. And so this video is really about me stepping out of my comfort zone and just actually doing what needs to be done. And so all this stuff that you see back here behind me was my excuse on why I have not gotten started on trying to help others through my social media platform. The reason for that was because I felt that I didn't have everything that I needed. Despite the fact that I had a camera, I have a phone, I could get started with what I have and then just grow as I get more, or, as I learn more, grow more. But for me, being a perfectionist, one of the things that I am always finding is that I am always trying to do things the perfect way. And that has a lot of times stopped me from actually making my visions and my dreams come to reality. So I am here to help you guys out, hoping that what I do inspires you to move maybe faster than I did. And even if you are moving slower than I did, you're older than I am, that does not matter. Today is our day for us to grow. So we are going to be working through my channel, learning about investing. Now I will tell you that my journey started about 4 years ago. And 4 years ago, I read this book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad, which is right here. And in this book, it actually got me, to start thinking about growing through investments. Although I am a business owner, I did not see some of the things that it talks about in here. I was not able to see that. I just saw myself as a business owner. But I have realized that there's so much more that I was missing. I love numbers. I love trends. I love patterns. I love strategies. I love order. So I don't know why it took me so long for me to figure out that this is something that I could do and love to do. So after reading Rich Dad, Poor Dad, this is by Robert Kiyosaki. I finished this back in September of 2021. And then from there, I went straight into my next one. So I finished another book in like 2 weeks, which was his next one called Rich Dad's Cash Flow Quadrant. And then after that, I said, well, I'm just really wanting to read. So a month later, I finished another one. And this one is called Guide to Investing. And when I tell you that reading these 3 books has helped me to come outside of myself, step outside of my comfort zone and step into my confidence. Because after this, what I shortly did thereafter was get in touch with a financial advisor. And that was hands down one of the best things that I could have done, because that financial advisor that I had answered every question that I had. That got me started on my financial notebook. Every question that I had, he answered it for me. If he didn't know the answer to it, he researched it and got back to me. And he just helped me. He shared his knowledge with me without limits. And it just really sparked my fuel for me to grow in the world of investing and trading. And so 160 plus pages later, I am ready to go on and start sharing what I know with other people. So I will not sit here and try to claim that I am a guru in investing or trading. But what I will tell you is that as I grow, I am willing to share all of my knowledge with other people, because if I grow, you grow. I feel like we are doing better in this world. So this is not going to be that channel where you're going to come and get rich quick, because we are going to move slowly, because I really and truly feel that if you have a house that has a solid foundation, you can continue to build on top of that. And what I do not want is for my house of cards to come falling down on me. So yes, we will move slower. Yes, we will take a while before we get into the actual trading side, but that is because I really want to understand. So for example, get into investing. It took a lot, because as I was watching some of these YouTube channels and some of these content creators, they are awesome. They share a lot of their knowledge. But for somebody like me that knew nothing about what a put is, what an option is, what a market order or a limit order or a stop order, I knew what none of that was. And so I needed something that was in layman's terms. Somebody like me that knew nothing about investing. How could I understand it so that I can better explain it to other people? And, one of the things my daughter told me one time, and I seriously agree with her. She said, Mommy, one of the best ways to learn something is to teach it to other people. And that's true. As I learn something, I want to be able to teach it to you, but as I'm teaching it to you, it's helping me to solidify what I know. So that is what this station is going to be about. This series is going to be about. I'm going to be talking about how we can grow financially, how we can move from where we currently are and making progress. I believe in goals, I believe in visions, and I definitely want to help you guys get there. So if you are ready for that ride, I invite you to come and join me. One of the things that you'll often hear me say is that we are living through purpose. We are growing through grace, because that is the focus life. And I will see you next time.